Welcome to our Friday before Friday evening. Now, we're doing what we call a walkthrough where every kid has a chore that's going to help get the house all the way picked up and cleaned up. Right, Bossy? Bossy's doing the dishes. Lincoln's gathering up all the garbage cans. I have my tripod, and Olivia and we are gonna go outside because we have a bigger chore to get ready for. Now, for some reason, I feel like it's been cleared out a little bit. So what all was over here? Maybe a four-wheeler too or something. I don't really know. But here's the patio. Sorry. We've got all of our patio furniture that we need to get put away. We've got our bikes. And here's the thing. I hate doing chores where it's going to create more work for Joel. I don't know how to put new tires on the bikes. However, I can't even focus with the dogs barking. They're bugging me. I think the number one noise I hate most is listening to other people's dog bark. I loathe it. I loathe it. The only reason I like Lady is because she doesn't bark. Anyway, I'll try to push through the barking. It's a sensory thing. It's a nervous system thing. Yes. That's what it is for me. Anyway, we're going to figure out a good place for our bikes so that they are out of the way. And I would really like to get all the tires fixed on it. But, with the way things are going with Joel's schedule, we just might not get.
I bet I could figure it out if I really tried.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. Anyway.
How flat are these?
Flat enough that you can't ride them. I swear the patio was worse than it is right now. It doesn't seem that bad. Okay, let's take all the bikes. Yikes. I don't know. I don't like these. Okay, let's get all the bikes. The best yard tool I ever purchased in my whole life is this blower. You can't get the one that is the lower voltage. You need the higher voltage one. It's the only one that will do the job correctly. I've had other blowers where you've had to plug them in. I won't use them. I don't use them. But if you have one that's always powered, you have you plug the battery in right next to it in the garage, and whenever you're done using it, you put the plug on the charger, and then you always have a high-powered blower that you can keep your yard and patio and porch blown off all season long. If you have patio furniture and you don't have a blower, what are you doing? You have to have a blower. You blow off your patio furniture because then you don't have spiders on them. You know what I mean? That's my biggest fear. Where's the blower at?
I didn't see it. I only found grandma's.
What?
Hers is the plug-in.
No! Where's mine?
Dad had it.
Does Dad have it? I've got to call Dad. I found her. I found her, everybody. I found her. Not too bad. We like to have a table right here that's kind of where we put all of the food for barbecues. I do not know what this is for. I'm sure Joel will be able to tell me as soon as he gets home. And I am going to spray this with water. But I just had to get all the dust and debris and stuff like that out of the way. Plenty of places for people to sit. I like that the grill is over here, and then lots of places to sit underneath the shade. I love this patio. I mean, maybe it's just because I grew up on it, so I have a lot of good feelings around it, but really nice patio. Love it. Joel has Olivia and Cody working with him at the house this morning, and I have Lincoln and Boston. Boston, I think, thought he was feeling better enough to come with me grocery shopping, and when we were there, he was like, oh, I gotta lay down. And maybe he just doesn't have a lot of strength. Anyway, he picked out creamies at the store. And so I'm going to let him have a creamy on my bed. I came in, when we got here, I said, you just go get on my bed. Hi. Why don't you look at Mama for a second? And that one eye, I gave him an allergy pill because that one eye is just, anyway, all right. Orange creamy per request. I'm kind of nosy when it comes to people's fridges, so let's just take a peek in here. So this is from meal prep from earlier this week, and so I need to finish using up these veggies. So here, but there's not like a lot of it, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a small side of like an omelet, and then I have these baked potatoes. But there's only 2 of them, and how do you feed a whole family when you've just got the 2? So I'm going to make a little bit of, let's see, I've got my onion here. So I'm gonna make tonight, I'm gonna do a little bit of potatoes and onions fried, a little bit of omelet, and then I got some oranges. So I feel like that's gonna balance out like a full meal. So that's what we're going to do tonight for dinner to get rid of the rest of my meal prep from the week. I only have a few grapes left, so I'm gonna set these out and let the kids eat them. For after church, I have sourdough bread, and I'm going to mash up a little avocado to put on it, some sliced tomato, some mozzarella, and then these just on the side. These are smoked artichoke hearts in olive oil, and then some sun-dried tomatoes. I just thought that looked really fresh. This is from meal prep that last week that I didn't use, so I'm going to cut up both cucumbers, and that will be what we eat after church tomorrow. God, I think that just looks so fresh. And then I'm starting over with, I keep this in the fridge, at least this is what I'm trying to do. The alarm on this fridge makes me batty, and there's no way of turning it off. Anywho, I really like keeping lettuce on hand with some shredded carrots, because I like a lot of shredded carrots. So when you get it in the mix, like the iceberg mix, I just don't like that as much. I like it really hearty with the carrots. And I really enjoy having berries on salads because the kids think it's delicious. And I feel like having fruit on the salad, 1, I think is delicious, and 2, helps the kids eat it. So I'm gonna wash all my produce. If I have not convinced you on this salad strainer yet, we are not the same people. Just kidding. I truly love this thing. Each week I rinse all my produce in it, and then through the week I rinse my greens in it, and it's just been the best thing ever. I just love it. It has a lid that you know. For a period of time when we were not like dedicated to eating whole foods, the food would go bad, and it would go bad quickly. And so once I started cleaning my fruit, it lasted in the fridge an entire week. So I did my meal prep on Saturday. Yeah, because Joel's been working Saturdays. Or was it Monday? Either way, today is Saturday, so it's lasted a week. Either way. And we finished up the fruit last night, and it was all still not even like questionable. It was very fresh. So washing your produce is a big deal, I think. I think the fad on like TikTok is to, pour the distilled in and then put the baking soda. You don't need it. Just water and a little bit of vinegar and you're fine. So I'm gonna let these soak, and then I'm gonna rinse them, and you do not taste the vinegar. I know people were kind of worried about that. Like, I don't want my produce to taste like vinegar. Well, neither do I, and neither does anybody else, and it doesn't taste like vinegar. I poured my blueberries out onto a towel. So those are I'm just getting rid of the excess moisture, and while I let those sit for like a second, I'm gonna reuse the same water and just put all my strawberries in there so they can start soaking. What are you, from BYU? Hashtag literally cannot relate. That is so bizarre. Laying a paper towel in the bottom of your container, I swear, is also something that really helps everything stay fresh also. Now I have blueberries ready to go on my salad or on top of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. And hemp seeds really help you be regular. So I like to sprinkle this on the yogurt and the fruit and or on the salads. So I like to do that along with pumpkin seeds. This brand, I'm not sure if they sell it in stores. I get it on Amazon. I'll have the few things that I've talked about in the description just in case. I got so excited I almost didn't show you the potatoes and onions. It is my favorite comfort meal. That is my favorite comfort meal, period.
Your favorite comfort meal?
As far as comfort, yes, like it tastes incredible, but it's just the feeling. Like that's my mom's house to a T, the way it smells in here, you know? Okay, say goodnight, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.